Thanks a lot for all the insights and strategies here. From the commodity strategies, now let's shift the focus into an interesting part of the supply chain here. Now BSE again is in the process of setting up a commodity business. Remember, 1st October again is a time again where they could be launching commodities. They also actually could be providing unified sort of trading services on one terminal. But for setting up commodities, you need again warehousing, you need clearing corporations, you need all those again in place here. So one part of warehousing again, let's try and understand, get some insights into what is happening on the ground from Sandeep Sabharwal, our guest, the CEO of SLCM Group. He joins us on the phone line from New Delhi here. Sandeep, welcome to the show. Give us a flavor of what's happening with your BSE tie-up, what's happening on the ground on commodities, warehousing, where it's progressing here.
So good afternoon, Piyush, and thank you for having me on the show. One thing I'd like to bring into perspective is that, as we all know, from 1st October, BSE would be entering into the commodity derivative segment. And as the derivative segment stands today, most of the commodities have to be delivery based for them to have an effective delivery mechanism in place and then make clearing happen against the delivery obligations. Now that would mean that there has to be a physical leg of the entire transaction in which the commodity is handled right from the point when the commodity is brought into a warehouse, and then it has to be kept in for a certain period of time, and then a final delivery is effected to the final buyer or the final holder of that commodity. Now, for doing this, there is a lot of other paraphernalia required. Besides just the warehousing part, it also means that there has to be an electronic effect of the delivery. There has to be connectivity between the warehouse and the clearing corporation, and obviously the exchange to make sure that all the legs are tied up. And that's where Sohanlal Commodity Management has just done a tie-up with Bombay Stock Exchange to look at the physical part of the delivery segment altogether. So wherein we would be the warehouse service provider, effecting the deliveries for their clients, looking after the commodity, looking at fumigation, looking at quality assessment, and finally standing behind that commodity which is being traded on the commodity derivative segment of BSE.
Right. So that's the take coming here from SLCM Group. And also Arvind, results again put that chart into the focus here. Almost 2% up is where again the stock is trading right now. The numbers actually have come, the results are being announced. Arvind, again revenue is up 21%. So again around 29990 crores. Again that's the performance has come from Arvind's 4th quarter results again. And remember again the stock has been moving sideways. And now again looking at the results, it's looking like a solid volume growth perhaps has been provided by Arvind there, almost 21% up. And after the demerger, now again the results basically are giving some sort of a good sort of structured volume growth hopes here. So and that's why again the stock is actually building up to the gains here. So numbers actually are looking on an outperformance in terms of street expectations. That's how the stock is reacting at present here. So we were actually in our discussion with Sandeep here. Sandeep, just quick last question here. In terms of supply chain setup at present, how much time is still left for the entire setup to actually take place here?
So here in Piyush, as far as SLCM is concerned, I am sure you are aware SLCM already has a network of 2,782 warehouses across India. We are managing about 48 million square feet of space. So from our point of view, we are ready and up running, and we have the wherewithal of looking after 700 different types of commodities. So there is no lead or lag time at our end. From an electronic connectivity, as you are aware, BSE has one of the fastest exchanges in the world. So I do not see any issue at that end or any lead or lag time there as well. It's just that whatever regulatory requirements are there, that has to be taken care of, and I believe BSE is already doing that. As both the companies are, we are now commercially ready to take this forward, sir.
Well, Sandeep, thanks a lot for giving us insights into what could be happening in terms of development of the exchanges here. Remember again, BSE again, as it starts its commodity services, it could imply 3 exchanges coming into the business here. So more sort of competition, more sort of trading volumes opportunity, but then also in terms of choices, options of choice again for all the traders here. So that's a take coming from the commodity strategies, from the exchange development perspective, and then also oil prices perhaps, which was the center stage today in our edition of the commodity trade today. And with that, let's actually take a short break, but then stay tuned, because on the other side more updates are going to come on the commodities here. Stay tuned.